Well, what is up, y'all? It is your Yo Bro Show on a Tuesday morning. Woo, lordy. Hey, I don't know if y'all know this or not. Check this out. Mick was asking yesterday. He says, "See, Yo Bro theme never gets stuck in your head." It does. But guess what? Just in case you're wondering, I'm the guy during the chorus. I'm the guy doing the cowbell. That's me. I'm doing the... Oh, hang on. It's not on there yet. Hang on a second. It's coming back around. The cowbell's about to come back in. Ready? Hang on a second. Let's go. Is this it? Yeah, I flew in my cowbell tracks all the way from Nash Vegas. That's right. It is your Yo Bro Show. It is your Yo Bro Show. I'm just having some fun this morning. Man, as if I haven't said it enough times, I cannot thank my brother Mick Blankenship enough for writing me a theme song. I mean, seriously, that is a true friend. That is a true friend. Mick, I love you, brother. Hey, it is your Yo Bro Show live from the tiny house of rock in beautiful and historic Old Hickory Village right outside of Nash Vegas, Tennessee. And hey, I'm glad you're here. Are you glad to be here? Because I'm glad you're here. I am glad that you're here. So it's Tuesday, so your work week, you're off and on your way. Hopefully yesterday I wasn't too all over the place. A little surprise visit from Sue. We had some technological glitches and just, hey, it wouldn't be a Yo Bro these days if we didn't have a few glitches. I'm rocking about 60% on my connectivity here. So just so you guys are counting down, today's the last, well, actually tomorrow will be the last morning I'll be broadcasting via Comcast. I am firing their sorry asses after 30, I counted it up, 30 years I've had Comcast of one kind or another, and they don't care, and I'm breaking up with them like a bad girlfriend. Like I said, they were really pretty at first, but then I found out that they were pretty on the outside and rotten on the inside. Tomorrow I'm going to AT&T. That's right. I'm moving from the pretty girlfriend who's terrible on the inside to the Death Star. That's right. I'm moving to AT&T. But hey, if it means that our Yo Bros are a little less wonky and you don't have to look up every time I watch back every now and then. And why does the picture never freeze when I'm doing something like? It's always when I'm like this. I mean, seriously. Anyway, I'm glad that you guys are on here this morning. Got a packed agenda for you today on the Yo Bro. And by packed agenda, I mean I have absolutely no agenda whatsoever. So, and if you're new, just so you know, I spend 10 minutes just doing roll call. Some of these crazy people have been joining me for the past couple of years. There's Timmy Boyd. Timmy Boyd is an OB. Yaya D from Baltimore, Maryland. She is actually an OB, which means original bro, even though she's a girl. And there's Sue Jones. She's one of my OBs. Pastor Fred Marshall from Biker Bible Church over there in Rockwood, Tennessee. He's an OB. There's Terry Lee Yoho. She's an OB. Sarah's one of our NBs. She's a new bro. We just got her. She just started last week. So glad to see you, Sarah. How you doing? I don't know what's going on in Buffalo, but in Nashville, we're still mad. This weekend was just tough. I know. The Bills. Anyway, I don't really want to talk about it. It's too sad. Anyway, there's Carrie Simmons. She's out there rocking in Phoenix, Arizona. There's Judy Holmes. There's Tammy Lamb. Good morning, Tammy. There's Marcus Lee. Look at there. There's Rhonda Strimmel. Dallas in the house. How you doing, girl? There's Carrie Dahl. Jill is on. Francis is on. Look at that. Man, look at that. There's Marlena. There's Michael Curtis. Good morning, Michael. And I only say it like that because we both love the way Sue says Michael Curtis. Yeah, Sue's joining us from the UK. There's Paula Schiffer from Mount Juliet, Tennessee. That's awesome, man. All right. Hey, it's been the Yo Bro. Glad to see you guys. I'd see you tomorrow. Hey, so check it out. I've discovered, and I'm reading oh, man. Okay, I can't. All right, hang on. Y'all, hang on. I'm probably have to get up again because you know in a minute Jackson's going to start barking. Hang on a second. Hang on. All right. So I am reading this book. Oh, God. I'm reading this book. And I'm going to share with you guys real quick. Oh, somebody just texted me and it went bing in my ear. What in the world? I'm reading this book. And I'm going to this is my friend Barbara Allen. You guys heard me talk about a few weeks ago. I went to the Great American Summit hosted by a group called the Great American Syndicate, who host a show called American Snippets. It's a podcast. Barbara Allen is an amazing speaker, a great writer, and probably one of my favorite people on the planet. But I'm reading this book about 3/4 of the way through. And yeah, you're not reading that wrong. You're not reading that wrong. It's called What Not to Wear to a Murder Trial, because that's who she is. She has an amazing story of, quite frankly, tragedy. Her husband was actually killed by a fellow soldier while deployed in Iraq. And this is the story of her going through the process of the murder trial. But because Barbara is Barbara, not only was it tragic, once you get through the tragedy, you start to see the humor in things, which is why she called it What Not to Wear to a Murder Trial. And in this book, she recounts tons of other people who have stories. You and I have all got stories, okay? We've lived some life, okay? If you've had more than a couple of birthdays, you've lived some life. And by the time you get to be, when you're in your 50s, excuse me, it sounded almost like I said 50s, you've accrued some things. You've lost people, you've had things happen, things like that. And this book shares accounts of, dozens of people that Barb found over the years and interviewed on her podcast, American Snippets, about how people deal with the things that have happened in their lives and turn them into motivation to do greater things. It's a terrific book so far. I'm not even done with it, but having seen Barb speak a couple of weeks ago and gotten to know she and her partner in crime, Brother Dave Brown, they run the Great American Syndicate. It just reminded me, and this morning we got through a section particularly where she talks about your sense of humor. And I just had to, and honestly, some of the things she talked about, there were things that, like, everyday things that we have happen that we think are such a travesty at the time, and all these. But isn't it funny how later on they are actually kind of funny? Now, it's not funny at the time. When my boy Jared and I were driving back from a rehearsal about 6 weeks ago, and I popped a tire on the Camaro. Okay, my car don't have a spare tire, y'all. Okay. I mean, I had to call a tow truck, and not only did I pop a tire, but I dinged the rim, and we're on the side of the road, and it's 20 degrees and all these things like that. I was mad for about 30 seconds, and then somehow or another, I looked at Jared and I said, dude, no good story ever started with, well, everything went as planned, right? So anyway, a good sense of humor. Sometimes in the moment it's hard to find, and sometimes later on you can find it. But I with this group of people particularly, there's some funny people up in here. But I have to know we all deal with, okay, there's nothing funny about my mom dying, but I can actually tell you some pretty darn funny stories about her while she was dying. I mean, honestly, my mother kept a sense of humor. My mother died of a brain tumor. And so it was awful. We watched her kind of wither away over a period of months. But even when the woman could no longer talk, she was funny as hell. She knew what was coming, and she was brave enough in many ways to laugh through the toughness. And it was not like that all the time. I'll be honest with you. It was tougher than it was funny. But there were some funny things that she would do and things that she would try to say. And so I'm wondering, for you guys, what do you guys, and just, this is, I mean, you can share if you want to, but just think about something that's happened to you. Something that's happened to you that you find yourself telling people later on, and somehow or another you find the humor in it. Somehow or another you find the humor in it. I mean, let's face it, there's nothing funny about divorce, but I got two of them that are hysterical now. I mean, there's just times when, I think that I truly believe that God made humor as some type of an insulation for us. Why else would have God made it feel so good to laugh? He wants us to laugh. I mean, seriously, that's part of the plan. So anyway, as you're going through everything that's going on in the world today, I'm challenging you. Okay, I'm challenging you. And I got a Bible verse to kind of go along with this. I'm going to get to in a second. I'm challenging you to find the humor in this mess, this craziness that we're all living in, and the craziness that is your life. Don't even act like you got it all together. None of us do. Man, I'm sitting here in a house where I got two grown-ass children that have moved back in with me to get their lives together, and it is not comfortable. It is not a lot of fun most of the time. But is it funny? Oh my, absolutely. The fact that a year ago I was completely by myself, and the fact that I didn't want any pets and anything like that, and then God said, boom, here's 2 kids and here's 3 dogs and a goldfish and a cat and a snake. I mean, you have to laugh, right? So, anyway, wait a minute. Where was my squirrel? Where's Michelle Clark when I need her? Oh my goodness. Anyway, hi, what's up? There's Melissa. What's up, girl? Hey, Jenny. Good morning. Good morning. There's Abe Howe, Colorado in the house. Man, what's up, man? Yeah, now I'm going to point out something. Sue Jones just lost her partner not too long ago, and she still has some really great and funny stories about her husband, Titch. Hi, Francis. Thank you for the squirrel, Francis. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Sooner or later, guys, I'm just going to go pew, squirrel, or you can call it going down the rabbit hole or whatever. Hey, so real quick, just because Sue gets on me sometimes because I forget to be straight pimping. Here we go. Hey, like the page, share the content, subscribe to us on the YouTube. We're 101 strong on YouTube. I keep meaning to go check and see if that means anything special. I don't know, but they threw me a little party. I got an email with confetti that moved and everything from the YouTubers. But hey, somebody needs this in their lives. Somebody needs a little bit of spiritual and emotional espresso first thing in the morning, and that's what I'm here for. Around here, we love God, we love our country, we love rock and roll. Ow! And that's what we talk about. And if you would like to become a supporter, I do have a Patreon page, and my patrons will tell you, haven't done it lately, but there are exclusive videos and stuff that I post to my folks that are on Patreon. If you'd like to keep the mission going, that's a way you can support us. I do appreciate it. I appreciate my folks that have been on here. I put all the past folks on my little credits thing. I think I actually need to update that and put some new folks on. So if you've ever given me a dime, your name goes in the credits. So also, that's helping me pay for the AT&T, so y'all don't have to look at me being all looking like Max Headroom. And I want y'all to look at this. I want you just to look at this. This is my life. This is my life. Yep. That's not my cat. That's Molly's cat. Oh, you want to sit right there in front of the monitor? Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, there we go. So Milo is like right here. Yeah, that's right. She's very sweet and she's very cute. But right here. This is my life. Anyway. Anyway, so that's what's going on. Hey, real quick, one more pass through the... see, and now, Milo, you're covering up the chat. There's Clint. Now Clint... Up in New Jersey, Clint is our official enforcer, in case you don't know. Go look that brother up on YouTube. He's swole. He's my enforcer. Y'all get out of hand. Anyway, real quick, while I'm thinking about it, thank you, Melissa. She asked if I'd heard from Corey. I hear from Corey about every week. He is in at the Hope Center in Pennsylvania. I forget the name. I've got the address. If anybody wants to write to Corey, I've got his address. He's calling me tonight, and we're going to try and arrange it to where I can actually do a video call where I can actually tape it on, like record it, so he can actually be on the show with me, which will be awesome. Christopher Sodders is asking all the time, where's Corey? Where's Corey? Well, dude, I'm going to try to get him on here. So there you go. Keith Clark in the house. What up? Man, we got all the OBs on here today. There's Julie. What's up, girl? All right, so here we go. So this is what I want you to get. This is not specifically about having a sense of humor, but this is, I got to get rid of this. I know. Okay, that was cute at first, but I don't want that anymore. Go away. There we go. This is not specifically about having a sense of humor, but it is about how we react to the world around us right now. Miss Sue and I are reading James together. That's our little Bible study right now. So I got for you, I got a little James for you. And as I've said before, one of my favorite pastors, um, oh, I can't remember his last name, Mike, pastor of Brentwood Baptist Church. Man, it's like, man, that huge church out there in Brentwood, Tennessee. Anyway, one of his favorite things to say is the book of James was written across the back of a 2x4. And you guys have heard this before. It's 119. But as you go through your day, you're not supposed to add to or edit the Bible. But I'm going to tell you, this is not about a sense of humor. But my dear brothers and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. Okay? So the first part of that is, it doesn't say laugh, but quick to listen, slow to speak, slow to anger. My challenge to you guys, that situation you've had, that situation you're in, that dipstick that keeps posting stuff on the social media that irritates you so bad, hey, before you go and become a keyboard cowboy or let it bother you, guys, we let stuff bother us that just doesn't matter. I mean, whether it's people personally attacking you because of your opinions, no matter what it is, hey, but two people you care about. You care about what God thinks, and you care about what you owe yourself, right? So sometimes you just got to laugh it off. Just laugh it off. You got people who don't know you from Adam's house cat that think they know you. Hey, listen, slow to speak, slow to anger, laugh it off. There you go. Hey, Candy. What's up? There's one of my high school buddies on here. Oh, now you guys be posting stories. Man, I'm going to have to go back and read these. By the way, I don't know if you guys do this, but every now and then I just have to go back and read back through the comments. Like when I get to lunch at work, I go back and read through the comments. Y'all are some funny and some wonderful people. So there you go. I don't have time. It's scrolling by too fast. I can't read everything, but y'all are awesome. Okay, there's some stories in here you guys are going to have to. What'd you say? Tim, can you do Cartman? Screw you guys, I'm going home. I can absolutely do Cartman. When South Park first came out, that was another one of those things a lot of people were so offended by, and I just found it hysterical. And I've been known to break into Cartman every now and then. I've been known to break into Cartman. My kids don't even know who that is. I'm just like, screw you guys, I'm going home. Hey, you guys. I think the funniest thing, Tim, I did was I was in a cover band at one point back in the, late 90s. And we were, this was a fun band, but we had a standing Friday, Saturday night gig at the Bunganut Pig in Murfreesboro. If y'all are around here, it's not even there anymore. It's a place called the Bunganut Pig. And I got so tired. I mean, I can play Mustang Sally in my sleep. I mean, at this point, I've been playing it for 30-something years. And I got so tired of it, I told our singer one night, I said, hey, would you let me sing Mustang Sally tonight? And he's like, psh, I don't care. That's fine. So I proceeded to step up to the mic. And you have never seen anything like a full band of people doing their jobs, playing, and trying not to pee themselves at the same time. As I stepped up to the mic and went, Mustang Sally, you better slow that Mustang down, Mustang Sally, baby. Oh my God, they lost it. And I got to admit, in those days, it's a lot easier to do that Cartman voice when you've been in a smoky bar and your voice is a little scratchy. So, God, listen. Anyway, there you go. There's your extra little bit of humor for the day. And do not worry, I can't do that for very long, so I won't ever show up and do the show as Cartman at any point in time. So don't worry, I'm not going to do that to you. Plus, it gets really annoying. Okay, you've been looking for the interview as Cartman with Mick. Oh my gosh, I did do that, didn't I? It was only like that long though. I interviewed Mick Blankenship as Cartman. I don't know where that is, bro. I don't know if it's on here anywhere. Anyway. All right, so we're almost at your attention span. We got a couple of minutes left. Have I missed anything? Don't forget, and you can see these guys in the credits, the Great American Syndicate. Look them up. It's a very small, very, very cool little social media network of like-minded Americans who are patriotic but not partisan. It is all about a bunch of patriotic Americans trying to make life better. Check out this book, Barbara Allen's What Not to Wear to a Murder Trial. And trust me, I've been buttering her up. I'm going to get her to hop on here with us one morning. she is, I don't know how anybody can be so poignant and funny at the same time. But Barb's coming on the show. That's it. I'm naming it and claiming it. So anyway, check out that book. Check out the Patreon page. I'm going to pray you people out of here. I forgot, but yesterday I do believe Keith Clark got the Are We On? He got the Are We Still On? So, okay. I'm going to pray us out of here, and then let's go attack this day. It's not just, listen, one of my friends told me a long time ago, hey, look, life needs to be a little bit crazy. Otherwise, it's just a bunch of random Tuesdays strung together. I thought that was wonderful. So here we go. God, I thank you for this group of people. I thank you for our chance to come together this morning and talk. God, I thank you for the spirit of love and fellowship you've given each of us. God, help us give it away today. Help us give that away today to somebody. God, help us find humor. Help us help somebody else maybe even find the humor. Sometimes even in the darkest of situations, Lord. Sometimes people, maybe they need to laugh to keep from crying. But Lord, help us be a listening ear, a shoulder to cry on, a hand to hold, and just somebody who will just sometimes we just have to get down in the mud with them and just let them and just help them until they find their way out, Lord. So help us all, embolden us to be that person for somebody today. Lord, I thank you for this time. I thank you for this. I thank you for the word in James about being quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to anger. This week, let us that be our motto. God, I thank you for these people. Bless every family that's represented here. Bring us all together safely tomorrow. In Jesus' name, I ask these things. Amen. Boom. All right, let's go. Hang on. Now, there's about a 3 or 4 second delay when I say amen. And I promise you, I think Miss Sue, because she's 6 hours ahead of us in London, somehow has figured, oh, Wes got it. Wes Whitaker got the Are We Still On today, followed by Keith Clark by 1/10 of a second later. Boom. And then, hey, Mickey, good morning. Sorry I missed you, girl. Hey, and just so you know, Julie Dakin has posted just about every inside joke and every inside phrase that we've ever had. She just posted in that comment right there. Oh my gosh. Hey, I love you guys. If you get a second, go check out some of these folks who are our partners. And I'm tired, y'all. Go back to bed. I love you guys. Make it a great day. Peace.
You keep me up all night to see the morning light. My heart's running wild. I never felt so alive. There's only so much time. The clock won't unwind. Holding on so tight. Don't wanna say goodbye.